Thanks, you too. So where is he? Come on, don't tell me my best man is waiting to make some kind of a grand entrance.
Actually, Paul, I left Will at home with Barbara.
You what? Look, I know that Will wanted to tell Barbara himself that he was moving in with me and Rosanna, but I never thought that you would leave him alone in a room with Barbara.
Paul, I didn't want it to end up like this either. But Barbara overheard me and Will talking about the wedding, and we couldn't get around it. Will wanted to handle it, and I gotta tell you, I was kind of impressed with the way he stepped up.
Okay, that's great, Hal. But this is...
Dude, he's just trying to get in charge of it. And I think that's a good thing for him and for Barbara.
Well, I hope you're right, Hal.
My heart to hear you say that.
Hello?
Hey, Will, it's Paul. Remember me? I'm looking for my best man. Maybe you've run into him. Maybe you ran into him on your way to my wedding.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Will, don't keep me waiting. You okay?
I'll explain after I get there. All right, bye. Gotta go.
Honey, will you do a favor for me?
What is it?
Tell Paul and Rosanna that I wish them all the best. I wish them every happiness. And they probably won't believe me, but I do. Paul's my firstborn. I love all my children. And I love you too, honey. I always will.
Take care of yourself, Mom.
I'm gonna get the chance.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, I was starting to think you weren't coming. I mean, I know how you feel about wearing a suit.
Dude, I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Yeah, how did it go with...
Oh, I'll tell you about it later. Right now I should change into my best man's costume.
You need help with your tie?
Actually, I was just gonna ask you the same thing. It's fine.
Hi, darling. Right now, it's time to get you married.
Everyone, please be seated.
Pay attention. This is what happiness looks like. Not even Barbara could ruin a moment like this.
Relax, everyone. Everything is fine. Everything's fine.
Barbara can't get past Hal's back door.
I should have warned everyone. This usually happens, especially when there's a strong wind. Okay.
It's just the wind. All right?
I think what happened here is a symbol of what has happened between Paul and Rosanna. For what is love, if not a journey from darkness into light? So now that we're all back in the warm glow, I ask that we all rejoice at the wedding of Paul Ryan and Rosanna Cabot. That marks Paul and Rosanna's love and commitment to one another. I ask if there is anyone here who can show just cause why these two should not be joined in marriage. Let them speak now or forever hold their peace. It seems that everyone here thinks this is a pretty good idea. So let's all bear witness as Paul and Rosanna embrace this challenge and pledge their vows to one another.
Oh.
Ah. Paul, I remember the moment that I fell in love with you. And it was over a plate of French toast. I was feeling, kind of sad and a little lonely, and you made me laugh. And you gave me hope. You've known me through possibly the worst time in my life. And even though I pushed you away, you refused to go. And I could feel you reaching out for me. Somehow or other, you became a part of me. You just believed in me, and you believed in us. And even though I have been born to tremendous privilege, having your love has made me feel rich beyond measure. I love you so much, and I know that I'm gonna love you forever. So, I ask you, Paul, to be my husband, to be my strength, to be my best friend, and to not just share my life, but to be my life, till death do us part.
A few years ago, and you changed my life. You didn't want anything from me. It was just a simple gesture of friendship. But you came to me at a point in my life where, up until that point, nothing had ever been simple before. You stood by me. When others saw the worst in me, you looked for goodness. Even though I'm pretty sure you had to look hard to find it. And even after that day, that awful day when I had to make the most preposterous choice that a person could ever make, a decision that I was afraid would destroy us, I prayed, and I hoped and I believed that we would somehow survive that. And by the grace of God, that tragedy has made us closer. And if that's not a miracle, I don't know what is. And you said that I can't quit on you. And you're right, Rosanna. I never will. Not just because I love you more than words can say, but because you somehow managed to rescue me from a legacy that has no room in an altar like this. And in addition to all the other reasons that everybody else loves you, your beauty, your brains, your honesty, the thing that defines you the most for me is your grace. Your grace elevates you above all of the ugliness in this world. And you chose me to stand by your side. And for that, I'm grateful beyond words. And we've seen the worst of times. But I promise you, from this moment on, I will do everything I can to make sure that our future is the best of times. And so I do. I do take you as my wife, Rosanna. I do love you. I honor you. And I will cherish you for every one of my remaining days.
Place this ring on Rosanna's finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
And pledge to you my love and fidelity.
And pledge to you my love and fidelity.
Rosanna?
Paul, with this ring I thee wed, and pledge to you my love and fidelity.
Insomuch as Paul and Rosanna have consented to the vows of marriage and been witnessed in this company, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I'm not too good at making speeches, but I'm really glad I get to make this one because it gives me a chance to thank Paul for being such a great big brother.